founder of Alpha Wave Trader, method that's based on price for entry and Fibonacci for trading. Very, very important to recognize the risks involved in trading. So therefore, please do spend time reading United States government required disclaimers. Very, very important to recognize the risks involved in trading. So let me just give you a recap of the most exciting part of the webinar. Please prepare the instrument and the time frame you would like for me to analyze. Very, very important that you place the name of the instrument, preferably the title on NinjaTrader, and a time frame that you'd like me to share with you how my strategy shows where the price is heading and what are the very, very critical levels on that particular instrument and that particular time frame. But first, I will share with you what makes Alpha Wave Trader method so different. I spent over 15 years developing my method, and I came to very, very clear conclusions that there is absolutely no software ever needed, no indicators of any kind to see that price is doing exact same dance with exact same patterns on any instrument and any time frame. Price tells you everything you need to know. Very critical levels of trend exhaustion, trend reversals, and profit taking. Here's an example on S&P. This is the most important level in the market structure. This is the end of the minor trend, and this is Alpha Wave Trader proprietary Fibonacci level. When we were in the room on Monday, I spelled out very, very carefully, do not acquire short position anywhere near this level. Monitor for very powerful buying opportunities. Prior to the trading room close on Monday, which we trade only 2 to 3 hours max per day, we had taken 2-point long, and then very powerful reversal was staged after trading room hours that our graduates and our students had taken advantage of. This is the end of the minor trend, and I will be going over multiple examples that identify and show these very, very critical levels for profit taking and reversals. That's just one of the many examples on S&P 1 hour. So when you come to Alpha Wave Trader Room, which at the end of this webinar I will be posting invitation for the next Monday through Wednesday, this is all you will ever see in the trading room. So I'm sorry, gentlemen, I know most of you prefer gray and black background. Us girls, we like it very clear and very clean. This is all I need to know when price is showing me very, very powerful trend inception levels versus two very, very weak and very dangerous congestion areas. So when price tells you walk away from computer, you do not trade. And when price tells you get ready to take short, you are taking a powerful trend inception entry. It is actually that simple. It is exact same dance that price keeps repeating on every instrument and every time frame. Let's take a look what oil had done this week and where is oil sitting very pretty once again. All the levels drawn last Friday. And this is the level oil had been struggling against. This is very, very critical chart. This is what I use as our guiding light for day trading purposes. This is the levels we monitor for powerful reversals, and this is what identifies the hourly trend structure. I'm projecting that oil will eventually make it to reversal zone. Expect very strong selling pressure at about 190, and do not ever buy anywhere near this level. That's how price moves. Between the levels, back and forth, back and forth. And that was very fascinating dance. Pay attention to where all had found the support. Once again reminding you, know where the end of the minor trend is and know what not to enter into. It's exact same formula that applies to daily, monthly, weekly, forex, stocks, ETFs. Doesn't matter to me what I trade. Formula remains the same. So therefore, very, very critical 4 rules met for conservative trade entry. Entering markets using market structure and exiting markets using Fibonacci levels. So it's that simple. Entry, rule 1. Stop, rule 2. Target, Fibonacci 3. Ratios 4. That's all there is. It is that simple. Trading becomes magic once you remove all the indicators from your charts. I worked with multiple software programmers, and I know a lot about how indicators created. Each and every indicator created applying mathematical formula and coded thereafter. 99% of indicators in the markets are delayed. When you do the backtesting of the chart, it looks marvelous, spectacular, and easy peasy. By the time you come to the live markets, it's a very different story. At the best, if you found the indicators that works on one instrument and one time frame, and if you found it and it works, stick with it because it's a gem, it's an exception, it's not the rule. Typically, indicators are very, very late and very delayed, and every single indicator tries to imitate what price did after the fact. When price is telling you very, very far in advance, when it's reversing, when staging formations, without any indicator whatsoever. So here's an example of a adorable short we had taken yesterday in the room. I will post to you also the videos to our YouTube library. In the trading room, I trade only Fibonacci numbers from as small as 5 to as large as 21. This was a trade I had taken yesterday. Do you see that? And where has my trade ended? It was expected, it came to the reversal zone. That's why I named this level reversal zone, S&P 21 range. You can browse and see this video on my blog post and YouTube library. It is that simple and that clean and that clear. So if you know where reversal zones, you never ever ever acquire position into this level. You take profits off the table and potentially you could acquire a reversal trade. But again, method is strictly rule-based. If rules are met, you do not trade. That's simple and that clean and that clear. So here's a typical indicator that I used and I struggle with always and forever. Moving averages are some of the most popular indicators on the market. They're magnificent and beautiful and fantastic and marvelous during trending markets. Do you know how often markets trend? Markets trend only 20% of the time. The other 80% of the time, markets go in small ranging structure or corrective patterns. So let's take a look and let's see what would MACD tell us at that level. Let's check this out and let's see what played out on S&P. And pretty please, if you have a MACD, take a look and prove me wrong. This was S&P uptrend. This was a beautiful buying point as we discussed. Decision point 1 to the upside was met with selling pressure. This is where price went into endless correction in overnight markets. And this was a lovely short that I showed you that I've taken in the room on 21 range chart, because I know what happens when price comes to reversal zone. Is this clear? And this is what we teach in the course. Know when to stay out, know where to monitor for reversals. Fibonacci levels tell you that. We monitored for this level very, very clearly, and I took the trade on 21 range. What did price do? Collapsed for 12 points. And what did it do? Where did it struggle? I can never get enough of the price. Price struggle against the brick wall, decision point 2. How many hours? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Went into endless correction and finally reversed today with vengeance. When we came to the markets this morning, I said, ouch, not a good idea to buy. Confession time. Was anybody buying S&P at the open this morning? What were MACDs showing? Very, very bad place to buy. Major trend exhaustion. And where has the price taken a pause? Pretty please tell me. What do you see? Isn't that magnificent? How predictable can the price be? This is where we had taken 2 counter-trend trades at this level. We knew not to short into this level. And this is exact same dance that's repeating on every single instrument that there is in the market. Here's an example I'll find for you shortly on one of the most incredibly popular instruments, such as Apple. So here's a screenshot from one of the students who came to me with 20 plus years experience. And he said, I've been trying for 20 plus years. I make some, I lose some. I am break-even trader. I said, okie dokie, let me see what's in your screen. Let me see what's on your computer. And that's what I saw. Do you see where the price is? Does anybody see what is relevant on this chart? Please tell me. How many indicators are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I lost the count. It doesn't matter. You can't see the price. Trader who spends years and decades with this kind of fluff knows nothing about the markets. Nothing whatsoever. When you're studying pure price action, each and every day you understand so much more. Each and every day, trading becomes very meditating and very clear and very simple. And that's the beauty of trading pure price, which makes a world of difference. You start seeing that the same beautiful symmetry you see in flowers, in nature, in human body, in everything that surrounds us, confirms that nothing in this world is random, not even price. It actually is that simple. And what I know about today about the price will be drastically better next year. So, here's an example of S&P daily. Isn't it marvelous? All the levels on S&P drawn on March 2nd. What has the price done when it came to reversal zone? It never ceased to amaze me. Years later, I still marvel. How can no one else see that? Do not ever short into this area. Monitor for reversals. Initially, I named this level Danger Zone. Then I renamed it Reversal Zone. So, buyers stepped in on daily on March 15th, giving very powerful buying area. Picked up this team, collapsed exactly where we expected it. And pay attention what happened with the dance. Where did the collapse ended? Do you see? Decision point 1, day 1, day 2, day 3. How many days has the price struggled at this level? And guess where the price is heading to next? That's the magic of pure price. It tells you everything you need to know. And it confirms that not even price is random. And the symmetry of the price never ceased to amaze me. When you trade pure price action, you trade with clarity. It becomes very clear when to walk away from computer and when to be excited about trading. Serious trading is not about quick fix. Serious trading is about learning where to catch the inception of the trend and learning when to stay out. Here is oil weekly. All the levels I identified on oil last year, October 2013. Where did oil stage powerful reversal? Oil spelled out very, very clearly, buy, buy, buy. Oil had second buying opportunity upon revisiting this level. And where are the buyers picked up? How predictable can it be? It's the same dance that keeps repeating itself. Doesn't matter what instrument, doesn't matter what time frame. So, once you remove all the indicators, you'll be amazed how easy price becomes. It tells you the volume, it tells you the strength, it tells you corrections, reversals. All you have to do is play by the rules. Pure price is all I use for entry, and Fibonacci is what I use for exits. Fibonacci was discovered by Leonardo Pisano in 13th century. His work and findings are phenomenal and detail a phenomenal symmetrical golden ratio, which impacts everything that surrounds us. So how is it calculated? That's the magic. I actually sometimes seeing it in my sleep, I'm not kidding you. Play with these numbers and it will blow you away how magnificent this is. Keep adding, keep subtracting. You can never do anything about these numbers to disconnect them. Every single subsequent number is the sum of the previous two. I never ever ever touch the numbers that are not Fibonacci. Why? Because there is a reason why such magnificent symmetry in the market. Why in the world trade any other numbers? So therefore, when I demonstrate the method in Alpha Wave Trader trading room, for S&P I use the smallest number, which is 5. I use 5, 8, 13 and 21 for trade entries. The only reason I use them is because clearly it's Fibonacci numbers and because they give us plenty of opportunity for trade entries. On oil I would never use anything less than 8 because oil is wild and therefore the smallest number is 8. The trade entry on 5 will have the smallest stops and smallest targets. 21 would be 4 times as big. Big as a range, big as the stops, big as the targets. Our graduates trade, Nicholas trades 34, 55 and so on, and guys keep telling me different bigger numbers they trade, especially those who like to trade options. And that's what's called golden ratio. And that's all that matters to me for very important support and resistance levels in the market. And that's how I see price, and that's exactly what we teach in the course. It is that simple. I promise you, price is clear and magnificent. In the course you learn the inception of the trend, wave 1. You learn to stay out of the trading on wave 2. It's corrective, it's counter trend. This is exactly what played out on S&P today. That's why I kept saying, hey peeps, I am going aggressive because it's counter trend wave 2. This is all that market gives me for 2 hours. Why not? Knowledgeable students not stuck to the trading during trading room hours. They don't have to trade counter trend. This was spectacular selling opportunity right here. Continuation of the trend, not wave 2. So that's all there is. Obey the rules. Take trade inception. It's not a problem, Joel, whatsoever, if you know the rules. It is absolutely recorded. It will be posted on Ninja Trader website and Alpha Wave Trader website. Nothing is a problem. Remove indicators and start studying the price like I've done, and start listening to the whisper, and you'll be amazed what you see. So that's all there is. Learn the inception of the trend, continuation of the trend. Stay out of wave 2 and wave 4, otherwise you're a super duper aggressive trader. So, if we stuck in counter trend structure like today on S&P, I'll tell you it's an aggressive trade. And here is an example of classic structure. Spectacular trend inception, magnificent wave 3, and here is a reminder. If you don't know what price is telling you and you trade wave 2 and wave 4, ouch. And if you're acquiring a position anywhere at trend reversal, don't be surprised if you get this. Price formed 5 waves and it reversed. It was very, very clear when we were this morning in the room. That's why I was not buying S&P, and that's why you learn to play by the rules and to never, ever, ever acquire trend position anywhere near this major trend exhaustion level. So that's all there is. This is a reminder. Markets range 80% of the time. Respect the levels. Take the profits off the table. You can't ride the waves exponentially when markets are in small range. Instruments like DAX and instruments like oil have powerful trading structure drastically more than high liquidity instruments. And if you come to the trading room on Monday, you will probably get to meet our amazing, most courageous graduate and trader ever. And if you come to the website, you can click on this icon and listen to her. Catherine is the most brave trader I've ever met. Here she is. She trades DAX. Every day, when she can't sleep, she comes to DAX and she places trades at the bid open. This morning she reported 91 points. DAX, oil is Maltese compared to DAX. DAX 33 ticks per $33 per tick with drastically more violent formation than oil. Catherine is the only woman I met ever who trades DAX and lives in United States of America. So, here it is. Wave 3. Enjoy the ride. Never ever 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 get tempted to acquire position at the end of wave 3. If you don't understand wave 3 and you think you're riding very powerful trend, you could be entering into a brick wall. That's where rules are the key. Here's an example. Know where the end of wave 3 is. Do not ever short outside of this level. Enjoy the ride at the inception of that wave. Never ever ever here. If you are at this level, you do not acquire trend position. You take a dog for a walk or master your golf game or make this world a better place. Here's an example and we'll migrate to answering your questions very, very shortly. Euros, 3 minutes, the same exact formula. Very beautiful and very, very powerful and very magnificent. Wave 3. Do not ever touch wave 2 or wave 4, worthless. And if you acquire position at the end of wave 3, nothing good happens. Ever. Crude oil. Funk. We see funk on oil all the time. Very, very important to understand. Low liquidity instrument can be manipulated very, very easily. And that's precisely why, pretty please take a look on what I'm telling you about oil. Is there any oil traders here? This is where oil reversed from, correct? Again, if you don't understand where reversal zone is, you don't understand the end of wave 3. And this is where we were buying oil. It was actually oil news day. I will never forget that. Oil had very, very bearish news, just like it did today, by the way. And we'll address that again. Because oil came to the end of the minor trend. And what am I projecting? I am projecting that potentially tomorrow is the day when oil will finally crawl up to this level. What do you see? You see how important decision point 1 is to the downside, correct? It is the end of the minor trend. And that is the end of the minor trend to the upside. And here is the magic of the puzzle, which never, ever, ever ceased to amaze me. You remember what that number was, correct? Guess what? It's a reversal zone, 1 hour. The end of the minor trend on daily is the end of the major trend on hourly. We see that all the time. The importance of these levels is very, very critical. All it has to do is finally crawl up through this level. Entire week. Decision point 2, price ends at only 20% of the time. That's why I'm still very, very bullish today. Despite 2.5 times supply of oil, we didn't get spectacular collapse. We only got a bearish correction. We discussed that in a nutshell. I said, I don't really care what supply is, means nothing. I guarantee you, when buyers step in, they will step in with vengeance. And that's exactly what played out. News is worthless unless it is confirmed by the price. And price was clearly very, very bullish. So, I look forward hearing from you if I'm wrong. All the levels drawn last week. It could not be more clear what price is telling me. I'm always open for questions and comments. My email and my phone number is posted in front of you. So, few more examples and I look forward answering your questions. This is one of the cleanest charts you will ever see. This is classic. This is as clean as it gets. 5 waves, major trend, Google 1 minute. So there we go. Just in summary, Alpha Wave Trader method consists of 2 key concepts: pure price for entry, Fibonacci for exits. Nothing complicated, everything simple, pure and clean. This is what identifies wave formation, the combination of Fibonacci and price. This is what identifies wave terminations and forms Fibonacci price wave, giving you high probability entries. All you need is trend inception and all you need is trend continuation. You just need 2 strategies to have a peaceful trading career. All you have to do is obey the rules. And if you do, you see very high probability targets, as well as you identify areas of inherent danger, and you know what not to enter into. I expected S&P to collapse from this level. How clear is this? The end of the minor trend reached on weekly. All the levels drawn January 2014. Price is struggling immensely and is unable to blast through this level. In Alpha Wave Trader community, we have 3 different rooms. When you come to the live trading room, you will observe me demonstrate the method on S&P 500 future and oil. If you decide you like what you see, feel free to continue observing forever. Or if you'd like to master the power of pure price action, education room open after trading room hours. Every Friday I teach Fibonacci class in our Alpha Wave Traders Club, which is also second trading room that runs simultaneously with regular trading room. In this room I explain every single rule before I take an entry. This is a room that formed with our graduates or students who graduated from the course. Currently we have a couple of students who mastered everything in 1 to 2 weeks. In education room you meet Monday and Wednesday afternoon only and Friday morning. I don't believe in trading on Friday. I believe that Friday is the worst day to trade. I believe in long weekends. And I believe that spending 3 hours max per day in front of the computer, if you're a day trader, is plenty. So, in summary, that's all there is. Trading room, feel free to come and observe the method 9:30 to 12:30. If you had enough of indicators, which frankly requires evolution of the trader, unless you are as lucky as Janet, which is one of our recent graduates, and you can listen to her here. This is the first course she had ever taken. And during the course, she doubled her demo account and currently trading live. She had been a trader less than a year. She trades S&P and just recently started adding oil. Here's Tony, our doctor graduate, who trades Dow, and he's been sending me screenshots of ETFs. I have not traded Dow or ETF in years. Once you learn how to trade price, you can trade anything. We have an open access to all of our students. We're incredibly proud of trading pure price, and having a community of successful traders is truly, truly remarkable. An incredibly fun company to be with. So as I spelled out in the live trading room, I demonstrate the method with very, very clear entry, stop, and target. I never, ever, ever would recommend anyone in day trading to actually place live trades. In position trading, it would work. In day trading, execution and understanding is the key. It does require evolution of the trader to understand that. I will always tell you what it is, not what trader would like to hear. And I promise you, if you're a newbie trader, please ask me any questions you have. I will share with you everything I think, and I will do my best to protect you from trading adventures I had been through. So, don't be naive in day trading. Throw away the investor thinking cap. Become the master of one. Get rid of your ego. Be focused. Be selective and conservative. Master 4 critical rules. Remove all the indicators, and you can trade anything. So that's all there is. Of course, you learn how to trade pure price action, how to pinpoint exact entries, stops, and targets. 4 rules right here. 2 strategies. You will learn where to take profits off the table. You develop skills, practice skills, and trade with quality. And here's one of the most popular instruments I get the most questions about. Where did this bullish rally on Apple monthly ended? How predictable can the price be? Price spelled it out in the year 2011, where rally will end. And I expect the selling pressure to pick up at any moment, coming up a little bit maybe higher. Potentially next month to be very, very bearish, or for worthless scroll to continue before sellers pick up the steam. It's clearly spelling out selling pressure is not to be ignored. So, I had shown you multiple examples of various trades. I hope you had seen multiple links. Here's an invitation to the trading room. Pretty please do remember it's for the next Monday through Wednesday, because tomorrow is already Thursday. So we'd rather start. We have quite packed room today, so we'd rather see you in the room next Monday. So pretty please do not bookmark these links. They will not work. Register.
Connection lost.
And that would be it. So I'm open for your questions, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to ask me any questions you may have. Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello? So feel free to ask me any questions you may have, pretty please. Excellent, good news. So let's go to the exciting part of the webinar. I've seen that some people posted prior time frames, and I've seen 3 questions. Okay, let's go. So we will start with futures. We'll go to Forex and stocks. I see the very first question. I will go and add this to my tool manager. TF 1 minute. Hello TF. I developed my method on TF. I've traded nothing but Russell for years. So TF 1 minute coming up. NQ 450T. What in the world that means? Is that the tick? Let me bring up this instrument manager before we go to the futures. So if you have question about futures, right now is the time to place the name, preferably on Ninja, and the time frame. TFES we already analyzed on multiple 1-hour charts multiple times. NQ, I have it. What is EPZM? I honestly have no idea. You will need to give me a name. I will need to find it on Ninja. Pulling up NQ. Takes a couple of minutes to set this up. Okay, so let me see. In the trading, I might demonstrate on range charts. Our graduates trade. Catherine trades 5 minutes. Others trade 34.55 daily, monthly, weekly. Renko charts. A couple of our students, Carmen and Scott, are using Renko. Charts I've never heard of. Price moves exact same way. Any other questions about any other instruments? I'm still not clear what that was. Alright, so let's rock and roll. I see other questions. Long term, feel free to trade whatever options speak to you. Currently we have Sarah L in the course who trades daily, monthly, hourly stocks, options, on indexes, on whatever works for you. I do not trade options. Our students and graduates do. Formula remains the same. So let's go to NQ and Russell. And if I need to answer S&P again, I have absolutely no problem. So let's take a look and let's see what has transpired on NQ and Russell, shall we? NQ 450 tick. Correct? That's the question. Coming up. Also, we have currently a couple of students who love gold. Because gold has such spectacular volatility and oil had been incredibly slow. Okie dokie, so here's NQ 450 tick coming up. How predictable can the price be? Very powerful bearish trend had taken a major pause for a while, showing you very clearly that if you know very critical 4 rules, that trend will be breaking this level and will continue further down, correct? You could see for how long price had taken a pause here. Here is decision point 2, brief. Again, as I spelled out on oil weekly, out of decision point 1, which is the end of the minor trend, this is the most important level in the market structure. As we always have minor trend, we not always have major trend. Price spelled out to you the danger of acquiring trend position anywhere near this level. This is where you monitor for very, very critical 4 rules and take a reversal entry. But if market giving you worthless corrections, you don't trade, which is exactly what price had been doing since market close, finally staging powerful reversal. So buckle up, it's impressive. But no, I would not be trading in Q after pit close. Not a good idea. But this is a reminder. If you know where reversal zone is, you could see where buyers started picking up. That's why we encourage you. If you're a conservative and selective trader, do not sell anywhere near this level. Stay out, monitor for reversals. If you are short, get ready to close your trade. Is that clear? It's the exact same level where S&P collapsed from. And that was a lovely short we had taken. Price did not made it all the way. This is what expected when price is close to that level. Next question, TF 1 minute coming up. So if you would clarify for me, pretty please, what was the question about the other instrument? That symbol is not popping up on Ninja. So if you let me know in terms what that is, I'll be able to find it for you. Any other questions, pretty please? Let me know. I forgot. I canceled the date on Russell because I no longer trade Russell. I'm sorry, guys. I canceled it because I don't want to get tempted to trade Russell. So pretty please ask me about any other future. We removed Russell from the loom a long time ago. Russell headquarters currently in Atlanta, Georgia. Justin, because ICE exchange is gone and done. You don't want to trade instrument that has headquarters in Atlanta. I am so proud, Kim, not to trade with indicators. You're killing me. It's a free tool on any platform. Pretty please, I trade pure price. I don't use any indicators. None whatsoever. On magnificent, beautiful Ninja platform, it's free. You have plenty of Fibonacci tools. It costs you nothing. Our students trade on TradeStation, Sierra Charts, MT4, MetaStock platforms I've never even heard of. That's the whole point of the webinar. Alright guys, if anybody else has similar question, then I will cry. Is everybody else clear that I'm very proud to never ever 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 use indicators? 6C, BH, what time frame? That was entire webinar was all about. How to trade pure price? I demonstrate in the trading room and I posted invitation in front of you. 6C, Euro, what time frame, pretty please? 1 day. Alright. On magnificent and beautiful and best platform ever that I always and forever migrate most of our students to because it's so easy to use. I prefer to use 1440-minute chart. Alright? We discussed all the rules based in education course And I could not more agree with you, Justin. That's why my levels named reversal zones, correct? What does reversal zone means? Means pivotal, correct? So here's an example of gold daily. Is that clear? Where has gold started struggling at? Temptation in trading does not work. Know when not to enter into. If you buy here. Second point of entry outside of decision point 1. You can see what's been happening. Selling pressure consistently on oil close to this level. Buy here. Nowhere near decision point 1. Buy outside of decision point 1. Outside of decision point 2, but nowhere near reversal zone. It's pivotal. Pat, excellent questions. Everything taught in Friday class. If that's what works for you, David, that's fantastic. That's not what I do. Any other questions, pretty please? Do ask. There was a question about oil. What was the question about oil? As I spelled out, oil is heading to 101. I've been very, very bullish on oil, and I spelled out since March 10th. Oil is heading to here. Just like I knew since early February or January, oil will find support here. Is that clear? And just to answer your question, Pat, no. I developed my method. I don't use any of those levels. None whatsoever. I use my own levels that I developed after years of studying price. Any other questions, peeps? Pretty please to ask. I love what I do. I'm very, very proud of what I do. We have an incredible team. We have open forum. We have fantastic, amazing bunch of amazing students that I call my dear friends. You can see the pictures on the website. If you come to alphawavetrader.com, let me do that. You can review and see and meet everybody. So let's go. Let me show you and guide you where you can see us. So here it is. If you come to About Us, you can see my story. You can see and meet our graduates. Joel, I don't trade Forex. Our graduates trade Forex. We have Jim who retired in Florida and trades only Forex. I don't need to trade Forex. I'm perfectly happy with futures. I used to trade Forex, and my husband gave me ultimatum because I was in front of the computer on Sunday afternoon. He said, do you love me or do you love Forex? Uh-oh, tough choice. I had to say goodbye to Forex. So, meet the team. This is me with some of our students, me with Danny. This is I'm traveling to meet our students in Singapore, in California, in San Francisco, in Florida. We have an open forum. We have happy campers. We have incredible fun. Once you learn how to trade the price, and once you see and you obey the rules, you can trade anything. Forex, Schmorex, ETF, whatever. It has pure price acting in exact same way. Any other questions, pretty please do ask. I hope everybody saw the invitation to the trading room. If you have any other questions, this is the time to ask. If you come to the YouTube channel, you can visit and review a library of multiple trades. You can watch the monthly summary right here as of March 20th. Tomorrow I will be posting the latest monthly summary. And that's all I have, traders, for today. I'm open for your questions, and if you don't have any other questions, we are all set. I look forward to seeing you in the trading room on Monday. I demonstrate the method. I demonstrate the method. I show everything in live markets. Thank you, Scott. Thank you so much. Any other questions? Thank you, traders. Look forward to seeing you on Monday. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kay. My pleasure. So pretty please, once again a reminder, do not save, do not bookmark this link. Alright? Thank you, Tono. Thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you. I'm always open for your emails, questions, and concerns. So thank you, traders. Have a magnificent weekend. And remember, there is nothing in this world is random, not even price.